Space Traveler, and welcome to another one of my speed builds. So for today we're still in Tartosa, and I'm very excited about today's video because I'm building this beautiful family mansion, and it's inspired by the Trinity Monastery in Chernihiv, Ukraine. I'm sorry about the pronunciation, by the way. And I'm just in love with this build. It looks so historical, and you're gonna see. It's really beautiful. I'm just in love with it. And the idea for this build is that it was once a church or monastery. I really don't know the difference, but yeah, it was a religious building, and then it was converted into this mansion. So I wanted like the outside to look historical, traditional, but also have like a bit of some modern elements in a way, like in a way that some structures were added to the building later on during the renovation or the conversion. And that was my idea for this build. I took like the colors and some of the outside shapes from the actual church in Ukraine, and I improvised for the rest. But I have to say, it was so fun to build this. I really like it, and I just love historical builds so much. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll be leaving you for now. I made these stairs with tulle, and I'm so proud of them. Your sim will be able to use the real stairs that are beneath these, and it will look like that, which is kind of dumb, but it's the best way to have like circular shaped stairs in the game. You're probably wondering why my sim is green, and no, she's not a plant sim, but I kinda accidentally clicked on her when I was using tulle, and that was weird because I didn't know that sims could be selected with that mod. And then she was stuck like that until I went into live mode, and the color just went away by itself. I was supposed to be doing a full voiceover for this video like last time because I still need the practice, and I think that the last video really helped me with my self-confidence because you guys left such kind and sweet comments on my video, and you were very encouraging and uplifting, and it was just amazing. So I really wanted to do that, but I don't know if you noticed the music that I picked. It's medieval. I'm not sure if it's medieval, but it's like traditional folk Ukrainian music. So I didn't want to talk over that for the whole time, out of respect, and also because it's very beautiful. I really love this music, and I love folk music in general, so I hope that you are enjoying the music, and I hope that you don't mind not doing a full voiceover. And I just want to thank you guys again for being so awesome and supportive. This backyard is probably one of my favorite parts of this build. It's just so beautiful and I love it. I just wish that it was longer, or is it wider? I don't know. It just needs an extra row of tiles in the back and it would have been perfect. But I still think that it turned out great, and I managed to fit everything that I wanted to fit here with no problems, and everything is functional. This balcony is also one of my favorite parts of the build. I just really like this circular area here. And now we're moving on to the interior. Now for the interior, I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I mixed traditional decor with modern decor, and I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of what I did here. I want you guys to let me know in the comments because I don't know, after I finished the build, I was looking at what I did, and I'm not really a huge fan of some of the rooms, like the kitchen. I do not like the kitchen at all because if you know my builds, then you probably know that I'm not a huge fan of modern decor, and the kitchen is quite modern, so I don't know why I went for a modern kitchen. It just fit with the whole conversion thing that when they made the kitchen, they wanted to make it modern. So, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. For the interior, I wanted to bring this aqua color from outside and incorporate it into the interior as well. So there are a lot of aqua furniture, and here you can see me mixing like some modern pieces with some more traditional ones. And I was thinking that the family probably kept some of the original things that were in the church, like the church pews. I placed a few pews in some of the rooms and the walls, I guess, and also the wall candles. I really love those candles. I think they're probably one of my favorite pieces that came with the new pack.
Я не дбаю, і на твою ласку вже не заробляю, бо я знаю, що жартуєш, мені свідків офіруєш, а іншую любиш.
As you can see, the kitchen has a really weird shape and it's huge. It's so big that I had a hard time trying to figure out what I want to do with all this space and where I want to place everything. So there are way too many cabinets, I guess. And I don't know, I have some mixed feelings about it. But I did some experiments here and there. Like, I wanted the island to look it was hanging from the ceiling, so I added these planters from Nifty Knitting. Of course, the plant isn't showing, it's inside the counters, but I just wanted the rope part of it to show. And I don't know, I think I like that idea. And I wanted the fridges to look built in, but I think I placed way too many cabinets and shelves around it. So I don't know, let me know what you think.
Занехай ти мене, я тя не дбаю, і на твою ласку вже не заробляю.
This here is the sunroom, and it's one of my favorite rooms too in this mansion. I just love it. It's filled with greenery and plants, as it should be. I would love to sit here and spend my day there. Here is the laundry room, and it's one of the rooms inside the towers. As you noticed, this mansion has 4 towers around it, and I was kind of struggling to figure out what to do with the rooms inside the towers because they're quite small. So I turned, I think, 2 of them into bathrooms, and of course we have the laundry room here. One of them is a closet, and the others are just extensions to other rooms like this one here.
Gdy Boga dama stworzył rukama, Bóg prosławi Jego. Dał jemu żenu na imię Jego, srebra bokuliło.
This here is the creative room. We have a piano and an easel for painting and a violin and a microphone. And then I grabbed this sign thing from My Wedding Stories and placed it as a music sheet holder. And I think that this idea is very cute. I was originally gonna turn this one into a bedroom, like a guest bedroom, but I figured I'd do something different this time, and I don't know, guest bedrooms are kinda useless in The Sims if you ask me, so doing a room for your hobbies, your Sims hobbies, is a far better idea than just having another spare bedroom. The master bedroom is another one of the rooms that I have mixed feelings about because it's more modern than traditional. But I do like some of the things that I did here. And don't worry, I'm gonna get rid of that hanging garland. I don't know, I was just thinking that I wanted to use it for once because I've never used it, but nope, not gonna happen. It's way too ugly. I stand by that statement from one of my previous videos. I just I don't know what the Sims team were thinking when they made it. It's really hideous. But enough of that. I've already criticized it enough in my first Tartosa video. Here I want to talk about this thing that I did. I invented like this vanity table with these shelves that come with my wedding stories, and then I placed a circular mirror behind it. I don't know, I thought it was a good idea, even though I'm sure that if your sim would have used it, they wouldn't be able to see themselves because of all the shelves and objects in front of the mirror. But I don't know, I just wanted to do something different and out of the box. Now that I'm rewatching the video, I just realized that the toilet is right in front of the archway to the bathroom, and that's kinda awkward. So if it bothers you and you download this build, just, I don't know, change the place of the toilet, or I think the best solution would be to replace the archway with an actual door. I think that would be best. This here is the girls' bedroom, and the family that I placed here have 2 daughters, a teenager and a child, and I was originally gonna give each girl her own room, but if you notice this room here, it has that circular window in the middle, so if I were to divide the room equally between them, the window would like cut in half, if that makes sense, which would make it look weird, and I wasn't gonna give the window to just one of the girls. I think that realistically they would fight over the room with that window. I don't know, that's how I thought of it. So I decided to just put them both in the same room. And it's quite huge, so there is enough space for both of them. And for the wallpaper, I wasn't gonna use this gender typical color for girls, but I really wanted to use this wallpaper from the new pack. And one of the colors is this salmon shade, so I don't know, I thought just for once I'm gonna use it in the girls' room, and I think it looks good. I didn't place a study desk in the girls' room on purpose because we have this little room here that is right in front of their bedroom door. So I thought I'd turn it into their study area. And we're actually almost at the end of this speed build, so let me say my goodbyes. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your continuous support. You guys are awesome and you make my day every single day with your kind words and all your love that you've been showing me. Thank you for watching and I'll be seeing you next week. Bye!